I now invite the Honorable Justice Dr. Francesco Buffa, Judge of the Supreme Court of Cassation, Italy. I understand that your speech is in English? Yeah.
Delegates, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, let me start my speech expressing my sense of a deep esteem to Mr. Jagdish Gandhi and to Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdom, and my gratitude for the invitation to take part in this 16th International Conference of Chief Justice of the World. I wish to really congratulate with the City Montessori School for the perfect and really impressive organization of all the activities, and to tell you that I feel really honored to be here in an institution which won the prestigious UNESCO Prize for its activity for education and peace.
May I just disturb by just saying that, I asked the Honorable Justice from Italy, what the Court of Cassation was, and he said that that was the Supreme Court of the country, and that he was the youngest member of the Supreme Court, youngest judge in the Supreme Court of Italy. So it's a great honor to have you here, sir. It's a great honor. At the age of 47, he became a judge of the Supreme Court of Italy.
Thank you, Professor. As all we know, peace does not mean only lack of war. Peace is also enforcement of the rule of law, and on a different side, it means redistribution of wealth, which only could grant equality of opportunities and real freedom. Peace is protection of the fundamental human rights and defense of the dignity of person at any stage. Peace is also education to peace, to enable every child to become just, and to inculcate in him the feeling of brotherhood, understanding, and humility. The conference is dealing with subjects that I consider crucial, and it analyzed the threats and attacks, we saw there are so many, to peace and justice. Many of these threats have in common that they can be faced only at the national stage, as they involve the need of an international cooperation among the different national authorities, and moreover, a dialogue between judges. Judges have indeed the burden of protecting human rights also when national laws are insufficient to that goal and when they are not able to lead to a fair solution of the disputes. It's our job and our mission. We are dedicated to justice, composition of conflict, enforcement of universal values, respect of dignity of persons, grant for equal opportunity for all, protection of the rights of everybody. Therefore, I'm glad, very glad to see that the participants here these days include representatives of the highest court of many countries. In the lack or insufficiency of a global authority empowered to solve international problems, only an ongoing dialogue between judges may lead to common solutions applied in the same way in different countries, to a unity of determinations, a result of a participated, universal feeling of brotherhood, and with the aim to protect fundamental human rights. As to this dialogue, it would be worth the effort, even if it didn't take to immediate results. On this point, it seems to me that this 16th International Conference has achieved its goal, that is to promote this dialogue. An international meeting of judges at the higher level improves the knowledge of the instruments of the judicial cooperation, inculcate a mutual trust, make us aware of the existence of situations that are complex as they happen at the international stage, and make us overcoming the ignorance of the real dimension of the phenomenon and of its consequence. And we know that ignorance is our worst common enemy, as it leads to fear. Article 51 of the Constitution of India said clearly that the national system of rules is open to the international community, as it provides that the state shall endeavor to foster respect for international law. In the Italian system, we also have constitutional principles which impose to our authorities and also to judges to respect the obligations which arise from international community. In our system, therefore, international rules are immediately applicable by national judge, who can set aside a national rule conflicting with the former. This happens with the rules of the European Union, that is the organization that many European countries, now there are 28, set up after the horrors and atrocities of the Second World War, creating a system that the Polish sociologist Zygmunt Bauman called as the best life insurance contract for peace and prosperity, un contrat d'assurance sur la vie. This gave Europe 70 years of peace. On the other hand, in Europe, we have since 1915 the European Court of Human Rights, which is in Strasbourg, France, where I'm not seconded a judge at the moment. ECHR is a jurisdiction that stretches from Reykjavik in Ireland in the North Atlantic to Vladivostok in the Pacific coast of Russia, giving protection to human rights of 1 out of 7 of world population who can directly lodge with the court individual applications without any intermediaries. Now, in my conclusions, please let me address directly to the students of CMS. You deserve a safe future, as future belongs only to you. Don't be afraid to ask for respect of your life, but never forget to feel solidarity with the weakest and the poorest, and do require that all public powers make all their efforts to ensure the respect of human rights for everyone. Guys, you may trust in judges. We are by your side. What we require from you? I will tell you with the words of an ancient Roman jurist, Ulpiano, who many centuries ago recommended us to, I quote, honeste vivere, alterum non ledere, uniquique sum tribuere. That can be translated as be honest and just, not to give damage to other person, and give anybody what he deserves. Therefore, make your duties, as education is the most powerful weapon that could be used to change the world, as Mandela told us. And always keep your mind free. Fill your heart with feelings of unity and peace. Love your brother as yourself, for a better place to live in. You have all my best wishes. Thank you.
May I now invite the Honorable Mr. Justice Chidiasiko, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Zimbabwe.
Dr. Jadish Gandhi, the staff